Chris Gotti goes on this radio show and he's talking about 50 Cent, right? Now he's trying to expose things 15 years later, things that, weren't told, okay? Conveniently, right? So he's trying to promote Adventures or whatever his thing is, where he basically makes you join a membership fee to get distribution and get SE, search engine optimization. That costs, $1,000. Music video production for $500. Graphic design, $150. These are all things you guys can do yourselves for like $20, you know. Web design. You can design a whole website with hosting for $150. DJ and radio promotion. That costs way more than $400. You have to, it costs a lot of money to do real proper radio promotion. Artist features, $2,500. Huh? Like, which artists? And then social media management, $250. You can do that yourself for free. Mobile app design, $2,500. You can do that for $100 a month. You know, it's just like, it's crazy. Then they charge you $300 when you can go to like DistroKid for $20 and put up as much music as you want for the year. It's like a yearly fee. So anyways, he's trying to promote that. And then in the midst of that, he's trying to like expose 50 Cent. So he's like, 50 Cent was managed by Preem. And the whole reason he's mad at Ja Rule is because we shot a video, right? We're from Hollis and he's from Jamaica, Queens, and we never got along. And we shot our video in Jamaica, Queens. Like, whatever, you know, because we're tough like that. First of all, this guy was like he was a construction worker before. Irv Gotti was a DJ. They weren't ever from the streets like that. They were connected to powerful people in the streets. Let me make that clear. And they're talking like they're the tough guys, you know. So then they're like, 50 Cent tried to go up to Ja Rule, and Ja Rule just brushed him off. And then ever since then, he was mad. The way it really happened, the way 50 Cent tells it, and a lot of other people tell it, 50 Cent was in the club, tried to say what up to Ja Rule once, but he was standing next to somebody that had robbed Ja Rule, so Ja Rule didn't really mess with him after that. Then it escalated from there where, you know, he kind of like blew him off. Then in Atlanta, they got into a fight. Then after that, 50 Cent did How to Rob and dissed Ja Rule, and then Ja Rule and them ran up on him in the studio, and Black Child, who got arrested for this, was poking people with a knife up there. The engineer got poked, and if you poke the engineer that's getting paid tons of money in a big studio, he's gonna go to the cops, and the order of protection was taken out. Then let's see, what else? Something else happened. Oh yeah, like a bunch of songs dropped, and then 50 dissing them more after that, and then 50 Cent, an attempt was made on his life in Jamaica, Queens, leaving his grandmother's house. And then it was on from there. He was never being managed by Preem, okay, who was obviously affiliated with Irv Gotti and them. I mean, there's a whole case against them for that later. Then 50 popped off and destroyed Ja Rule's career. When before that they were like, who's 50 Cent? Who is he? Who? Well, you know who he is now. And he said, 50 Cent said, it really bothered me that these guys were perpetrating like they're so tough. Like, I'm in the hood because I want, I show love to the hood. They're in the hood. Or he's talking about Black Child. He's in the hood because he has to be in the hood. It's just a big thing. And it's like, he was trying to offer all this information, like, he was managed by Preem and this, and he's mad because Ja Rule didn't say what up to him. Like, come on, man. Do you think that matters? Like, these guys, this is where, like, yeah, I like Ja Rule had it on fire back then, so I'm not biased here, Ja Rule did have the game on fire, okay? And you would have believed he was like this tough guy until 50 Cent got in the game, It kind of exposed. Sometimes people get exposed, It is what it is, Can Ja Rule rap? Absolutely. Was his credibility taken away? Absolutely. It's kind of just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, And 50 Cent ended up on top. I mean, but they should just move on, But they keep poking the bear, and the bear's going to poke back. I mean, an attempt was made on his life. And then Ja Rule was putting out something in response to him today, Who Shot You? By Biggie. Come on, bro. Like, you're dry snitching on yourself. On yourself! Like, just, and we know you didn't do it, bro. Like, somebody else did it, you know? But it is what it is. What do you guys think? This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. And I'll check you guys later. And I'll link that radio show below so you can watch it for yourself. Peace.